Hello everyone, this is Ed here, broadcasting to you live from the North Pole. I need to have a little talk. But I guess a couple months ago I decided to go out, hand out the toys. It was Halloween, but I decided, might as well. And I guess just because there's been sort of people don't like Christmas, I was like, what's that all about? Let's see what's up with that. Let's try and just ho 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 and see what happens. And I wrapped up a few gifts to hand out to random people. One of them was this koala bear. As you can see, he's made out of some kind of real animal hair. He's got a creepy seam on the back. He used to have a music box key that you could turn, and he would play Waltzing Matilda, which is an old Australian folk song that's kind of about going out and walking around in the wilderness. I've always liked that song, and I like this bear, but I have a lot of things in my workshop, and I was just sort of like, well, maybe this bear needs to go somewhere else. So I wrapped him up, and I handed him out to some kids that I met on my way to the party I was going to, and they were like, "What's in the bag, Santa?" And I said, "Oh, that's toys. Would you kids like some toys?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure, give me an Xbox." And I was like, "Well, there's no Xbox. I don't really remember what's in the packages, but here we go." And one of them, it was a treasury of Stephen Foster Wallace, who I believe for I owe Susanna, and a rubber elephant, and this guy. And they laughed. They were like, thank you, Santa. And at that point, I think they were starting to get a little creeped out, which is sort of what I was going for. I mean, I was trying to be creepy Santa. It was Halloween. So I went to the party, and I didn't really know anyone, and I was just like, "Hello, I'm Santa," and I gave my presents, and then I left, because, nobody wants Santa watching them all the time. So I walked home, and I saw this guy laying face down in the ditch. Oh no, he was face up in the ditch, I remember, because I thought that meant that they just threw him, and I thought maybe he was okay, but then I noticed, first I noticed they broke off the key to the music box, and they also gouged out one of his eyes. So this koala, I think he's dead, and I think he needs to be put to rest in an honorable fashion. But the issue that this raises is I'm tired of giving away presents. There's no rhyme or reason to it. So this year for Christmas, instead of getting you any presents, we're going to read a book together. And that book, actually, I'm going to read the book, and I'll explain it to you, since I've been trying to get you all to read this book, and no one will, because they say, "Oh, Santa, that book's too big for my little brain." Anyway, it's a good book, and I've been thinking for a while. I'm going to read several chapters every day. Or, no, I'm going to read one chapter, and then I'll make a short video explaining what that chapter was about, since no one reads books anymore. You just want to watch, like, a short video. Is that too difficult? Koala eye gouges. Let's be honest, you've all been very bad this year. So no presents. And in the meantime, I'm gonna try to set this koala bear on fire. I wouldn't prefer to use sticks or something. It's really wet out.